Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chronic, back with another video. Haven't been doing much live streams or posting much content of the stuff that I've been picking up lately because I fucking been really sick, and you can probably hear it right now. I'm all nasally sounding and I'm still stuffy and shit like that, but I have enough energy right now to be able to record a video. Forgive my bitch ass voice at the moment and me constantly sniffling and shit like that because I have a stuffed up nose and I hate breathing through my mouth. So um, I am doing some reorganizing of the shelf here, and I was going to add the new Wii games that I picked up. There's not a lot of them because there's some rare ones and they cost a good amount of money from GameStop, so I thought I would do a video of all the Wii games that I have right now and the current ones that I've picked up. So these are all the shovelware, or what I would consider shovelware, or just whatever not so interesting games. These are my rare important games that I've been having for a while, and the ones over here are the ones that I've just picked up. So let's get into it. The first one that we got here is M&M. M&M's Kart Racing. I think there's 3 different M&M games from back when I actually was doing research on Wii games. This one's complete. Most all the Wii games are complete at GameStop. Not a lot of people, for some reason, lose the manuals in these, but in the 360 games, the manuals are always fucking non-existent. So, next, we've got M&M's Beach Party. This one is complete as well. And these games in these pile right here were generally like $2 or so. Next we got Wii Ski, and it's complete as well. I can feel the weight in here. Shitty game. I've played all of these for a little bit, or my fiance's played them for a little bit of time just to make sure they worked when we picked them up, and yeah, these games are just fucking terrible. This one is Imagine Baby Party Babies. Again, this one was like $1 or $2. It's complete. I don't know why I took the discount, or was attempting to take the discount. Don't ask me. Okay. Next up, we got Ninja Reflex. Doing this all with one hand off my phone. Like I said, I have to clear all the videos off my SD cards or get some more SD cards, and my internet here is ridiculously slow, so I'm looking at about like 2 hours of me downloading or uploading, and I'd have to borrow the laptop for me to do that, and I'd have to wait for the laptop to not be in use. But next up we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up, which I guess this probably isn't really much shovelware. It's a really good game, or it's a decent game. It's something I got from my fucking daughter, but yeah, this isn't important to me, so that's why it's in this pile. And this one was probably like 13 to 20 bucks. It wasn't cheap at all. Next we got Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked. It features 30 hit songs, so rush out to your game store and pick this one up quick. Fucking piece of shit. Tournament Legends, and this is pretty much just like a fighting game. I've tried this one out, didn't like it too much. I'm pretty sure it's complete. I don't want to make this a fucking 20-minute video of me showing off games. I want it to be relatively fast. Pimp My Ride. I don't know how rare this is, but I love watching the videos of this on YouTube still, and it's kind of impossible to find the show. I don't think they made home DVD versions of this for me to add to my collection of DVDs back there. My girlfriend or my fiance decides to bring it back from her mom's house, we have the whole complete series of the Twilight Zone that I'd like to finish watching. So next up we have Indiana Jones, the Staff of Kings. This is halfway decent, I guess, for kids. LucasArts game, so I'm assuming that this will be somewhat sought after later on because it's actual LucasArts licensed and not Disney. Rock Band 2, which is probably useless without any of the peripherals, but this one was only like $1. Next up, we've got Nitro Bike. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, which is complete. I can feel the manual in there. Tony Hawk's Ride without the peripheral, which is probably why it was $1. Tony Hawk Shred, which I'm assuming that you need the ride board for. Yeah, so this must be like a sequel or prequel to Ride, whatever. I haven't gotten around to cleaning that case off, so you can still see the sticker there. As far as what I clean my cases off with, I use nail polish remover. I will show you the brand that I use. I get it from Walmart. Real strong acetone concentrate in it, and it doesn't fade out the cases on here, like make them all retarded like what I accidentally did to my jewel case of fucking Rascal. But it won't fuck up the little plastic sleeving right here, as long as you take, obviously, this inner sleeving out. But I use that with some cotton balls, and I soak the shit out of it, and then I use the flat end of a quarter, and I just peel it, and then peel it off, and finish cleaning it with some alcohol and shit like that, and that's how I get all the annoying fucking GameStop stickers off of there without them staying. Dancing with the Stars, anyways, is the next one. Let me put these away, and we'll be back. Okay. Next we have Wii Music, and this one is more than fucking complete. This is a real hefty manual here. I mean, this is fucking massive for something that's wasn't obviously that great of a game. But, oh, because this is like probably like Nintendo made. Yeah, that's why. Nintendo made game. Wii Music, I should have known. Next we have Wii Fit, with also a really fucking hefty manual in here. Like, this makes up the weight of the box. And I don't have the peripheral for it, so I'm not able to play it. But these ones. Next we have Jillian Michaels Fitness Ultimatum 2009. Again, this had to have been like $1 or $2, so I just fucking snacked it up real quick. It's complete. I've not played this one. I put it in to make sure it worked, but I don't have the peripherals, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what it's like. Summer Athletics, the Ultimate Challenge. I don't remember ever doing this one, but I have it. I don't even fucking know I had that game. That's weird. Red Steel should be complete. Yep. I didn't really like this one too much. But there's that one. I really like the case for this, Speed Racer. And I haven't seen this one at my GameStop anymore. And if it was, and it was in one of their generic cases, and I don't pay too much attention to those because it's not complete unless it's a rare game I'm looking for. I like this one because it's based off of the movie, and you got all the characters and the tracks and stuff. It's just really fucking hard to play like F-Zero. I really like this case here too. Geometric Wars Galaxies. Nice holographic style case. And the back's the same way too, and so is the side. This one is not complete. You can feel it's all empty. Okay, let me put these back and we'll be back. This game, Toy Story 3, I paid probably like $24 for this. Again, this one was for my kids, bitching at me to get it for them, so this was more of an expensive game. Don't ask me why it was 20-something dollars. I don't know why. I don't know if it's fucking hard to find or whatever, but that's what GameStop wanted for it used. So there we go with that one. Next we have iCarly, and it's funny, when I pick up games like this, I get a lot of flack from the fucking employees there about me buying shit like this, and to have lots of fun playing iCarly, until I explain to them that I collect games and I'm trying to go for the whole collection. But they still like to fucking tease me about bullshit like this. And one of the games that I'm always asking for, which is shit, My Horse and Me, Riding for Gold. Got Shaun White Snowboarding Road Trip here. This is an okay-ish snowboarding game. Played it for 2 seconds, so I haven't done too much gameplay with it. I'm not big on a lot of the Wii games because you have to use the fucking Wii remote for them, and it's annoying. You don't really have much of an option for a regular controller. Next we have Swords. Yeah, it's just a lot of sword fighting. Like, probably something a little bit similar to For Honor, but just not as good. Trivial Pursuit. This explains itself. I mean, we all know what Trivial Pursuit is. Played a little bit of it. It's a cool party game if you're into that type of shit. Multiple players can play it. Next we got Word Jong Party. My fiance likes games like this, so I mean if you're into puzzle games, it's a decent puzzle game. And me, unfortunately, I am more into bloody, gory action and adventure, so you will not catch me fucking spending time on this. I kind of skipped ahead of myself here. We'll get to that because I like to have my games organized a specific way, but you already saw it, so it's not anything big. What is this? Mythmakers, Trixie, and Toyland. I just liked how cartoonish the fucking case and everything is, and it looks like a really cool, weird-ass Nintendo game. It's horrible gameplay, though, from what I've played. Kids game, though. Next we have Secret Saturdays, which I don't see this show playing anymore, but that's pretty cool. Game based off of the show. Not complete. Don't know how much that one costs. Probably like $7 or so. When I find the receipts that should be in most of the cases, I can go over the prices for some of these. Spectrobes Origins. This one's complete, or it has at least a manual or pamphlet in it. This was a lot of money too, like about $30 for this one. This SpongeBob SquarePants Nickelodeon's Globes of Doom, which is just pretty much a Nickelodeon mashup game of a bunch of different characters you can play as. My daughter, again, something she complained to me about really wanting, so I bought it for her. Yeah. I guess the good thing about a lot of these games is my kids can play them. We've got Wild Earth African Safari here, so this is like a Cabela's game, or not Cabela's, a Cabela knockoff. I don't believe you need any peripheral besides the Wii Remote, because obviously you can aim with that, but this one's no manual included, or has no manual. Forgive my poor punctuation, poor grammar. And next we have Pet Storm, which is complete, or at least has a manual in it. I don't know if there's extra little pamphlets that should have came with the game or something like that, but it's got the manual. And that's this horrible game. So let me put these back. We'll get into these other. Okay, so next off, we might as well do these, which were all of my more important games. First off, we've got Mario Strikers Charged. Really enjoyed playing this at my friend's house when I was fucking like 14, 15 years old. So I had to re-pick that one back up. It's not rare or anything, but any Mario game is still ridiculously fucking overpriced, used. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is essentially New Super Mario Bros. U and any of the other New Super Mario Bros. Game, but this is for the Wii, and you have to use the stupid fucking motion controls for this one, instead of being able to play with a controller like on the Wii U, but it's still a good game. Super Mario Galaxy, again, I really like this, but I hate the idea of having to use the fucking Wii Remote and not being able to use a Pro Controller or anything. So I'm pretty sure on the back there's no ability for any kind of a regular controller other than this Wii Remote. And the second player just shoots little fucking stars at stuff. This is the Nintendo Selects version, so this is obviously worth less than an original copy. Next we have Super Mario All-Stars, which is also a really hard to find game. This is a Nintendo Selects version. I'm pretty sure I got this at Toys R Us, I want to say. But, yeah. Okami, which I see a lot of copies of this at my GameStop, but they still want like 40-something bucks for it, so this is complete. You better believe I would not fucking pay that much money for it to not be complete. Resident Evil 4 does not have the manual in it, and I just wanted to get all the Resident Evil games for the Wii. This one has no manual. I was playing this earlier today, which is why the game is still in the Wii. I hate the fucking controls for this one, though. I'd rather go back and play it on the GameCube or any of the consoles it was ported to. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil Archives was another fucking Resident Evil game I've been looking for. Finally found this one. Pretty sure I already did a video of me when I got it picked up initially. Complete. Which goes with Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles, and I think I just need the Dark Side Chronicles, but I don't even think that was released on the Wii. Next we have House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returns. I love this fucking game, so I had to cop it. It was in the original, had the original art in it, but there's no manual, so I'll work on that whenever. Xenoblade Chronicles, already did a video of me when I picked this up, so it was like almost $50. It's complete, really heavy, and I finally caved in and bought the stupid game. Next we have Metroid Other M. Then we've got Metroid Prime Corruption, and I just need the Metroid Prime Trilogy, and then we're done with the Metroid Prime games for Wii. And the last one that we have here is Overlord Dark Legend, and now I have every Overlord game. I'm not going to get the ones for PlayStation 3, but I have all the ones on 360, and now the only one that was on Wii. So that goes that. Let me put these back, and we'll get into the most recent ones, and that'll mark the video being done after 15 minutes of this shit. Okay, and this brings us to the final stretch of the most recent games that I picked up on, I believe, Friday. I picked these up this recent Friday. So, we've got a good, like, 4 of them here, and a fifth. Oh, we've got more than that. I'll just show off everything that I picked up. Give me 1 second. Okay, so starting off, we got this Annabelle pop figure, which belongs to my fiance. This is hers. I've been looking for this for forever. Deadly Premonition. I can't believe I finally found it at GameStop, and it's complete too. It's got the whole manual and everything, and I mean, this is a fucking hefty manual. Yeah, whole complete game. Really fucking hard to find this game, and I was lucky enough to come across 1 copy of it at my GameStop, and this case is in amazing condition except for this little corner right here, but just all around the inserts and everything. Stop drooling over this game, though. This is my addition to my 360 collection here. Next up, we got the Steelbook of Dishonored 2. I'm still going to pick up the collector's edition, but I can at least whet my appetite for it with the Steelbook of the game. This was only, I think, like, it was the price of the game itself, so I think like $7 or $8. And it comes with all this, the DLC for the game, and obviously the game disc itself, but Steelbook version finally, which is the exact same thing as the regular game. It's got this half of Emily's face with this half of Corvo's mask attached to it, but when you get the Steelbook, you get the full frame of their faces. So that's the next thing that we ended up picking up. Then we got Mass Effect 3, the N7 Collector's Edition. GameStop was selling this for $3, so it's practically complete. The only thing it's missing is the patch, but comes with the Steelbook of the game, the DLC in here, which probably has been used. I'll try it out on PS3 when I get a chance, and other than that, it has all of the stuff in here. Like, it has the comic, the lithographs back here, and we have the art book right here. The only thing, like I said, that's missing is the patch for it. So let me get this put back. Next, we got WarioWare Smooth Moves, which isn't a rare game, but it's super fucking fun, and it's complete, and it's a really interesting, weird game. So we've got this one. Then we got Wario Land Shake It, which was, I think, probably about like $17 for it. Not sure. But this is the 3rd Wario Land game, I'm assuming. Next, we've got One Piece Unlimited Adventure, which is another rare game for the Wii. And this one's complete. This one, I believe, was about like 20-something to $30 for. So I've seen videos on this being kind of a hard to find game, and I came across it and couldn't pass it up. So there's that one. And this is the one that I ended up getting for free from GameStop online because I had the power-up rewards, and they don't give physical merchandise out anymore. So I just cashed all my rewards in for their online certificates, and I used all of them to pick this game up. So I spent no money on this, and the shipping was free. And it obviously isn't the complete game, but this thing is so fucking rare and hard to find that having the physical media of it itself is good enough. I'll just print out a fucking I'll just print out the little inner sleeve for it. I could buy the manual online, and I have like shovelware games that I can swap out the case for a regular white case with if I really wanted to go that far. Otherwise, the real plan is just to buy a sealed copy of it for about $100 before the price goes up. And I'll just keep that as the original art case, and this can be my one to play. So that's how we're doing with Ju-On the Grudge. But I've been looking for this game for about 3 to 4 years now in various GameStops. I wasn't willing to drive 4 hours to pick it up, and it wasn't guaranteed that it was the original art. And so, fuck it. And plus the GameStop that they had ended up calling about it anyways, they fucking didn't know where the case was at to even tell me if it was the original art. So I wasn't going to go all the way over there to risk getting this and waste all that gas and time. So I just finally got it offline for free. So that'll conclude this shit. It's a long fucking video. But I got my Wii collection out of the way, and I can do an update on it when the new games come in. Otherwise, I'm finishing updating my collection here as far as organizing the stuff goes. And we just got that Rigor Mortis edition in, so let's keep adding to this collection. I'll catch you guys later. If you're a collector, stay getting it. Keep in touch with me. I like to talk with people about their collections and see what they got set up, and I don't discriminate. I don't fucking hate against other people's stuff or get jealous. I love everyone's collections, and I would love to see what other people have going on and how they have their shit set up, and what they're mainly collecting for, if you're, you know, stretching out across various different fucking consoles like I'm kind of sort of doing. So other than that, let's get together at some point and chop it up about it, and yeah, peace.